dignitaries are arriving. Yeah.
Have you had stories about Kitgum that it wasn't part of Uganda before?
Kitgum.
You've not had?
No, I haven't.
Talk of aid is laughable. We do not need aid. It is the mishandling of this aid that is the killer. Jesus, in the book of Matthew chapter 15, verse 11, pointed out that what kills a person is what comes from within him, but not what comes from outside. It says, in quotes, what goes in someone's mouth does not defile them, but what comes out of their mouth, that is what defiles them.
Oh my God.
Okay, President Museveni, that was President Museveni speaking yesterday, pre-independence, and then he gave his address, or televised address, and he was discussing, among other issues, he was talking about aid, like you heard him there, he's saying that Ugandans don't fear aid being cut off from us, as we do not want to be driven by people who want us to change our ideas or our internal matters to be governed by people outside Uganda. Then he also talked about Uganda being a very big market, Uganda having lots of products that are too much for its market. Like we have 4 billion liters of milk being produced, and we don't have enough market within Uganda to sell this milk. We have 5 million tons of maize being produced annually, and Ugandans can't afford to buy this maize. Okay, the maize is too much for Ugandans to, you know.
And in Kenya refused them apparently because we were what?
Our milk and maize because of aflatoxins and all
those
that.
things. What else? What else is too much for this country really that we cannot consume?
He said mostly milk.
And maize.
And maize.
Oh my God.
5 million and 4 million liters annually. So Ugandans can't afford. I don't know whether it's more of the prices, the fluctuations in the price of maize.
I'm praying for a time where this country will say we have more cars that we produce and we cannot, you know.
Do you know being a food basket is a very big and great thing?
But what's our value chain?
Yeah, and our value chain is expanding our markets to other countries, like you were saying, expand to Tanzania, Burundi, and other countries, even internationally. Recently, we said, I think, dealing with milk in northern parts of Africa. Is it Algeria? Yes. So we need to expand our markets. If the nearest neighbor can't buy from you, you can't sit down and whine about it.
We do bananas here, don't we?
Yeah.
We export them.
Yeah.
They fry them. Package them and sell them back to us as crisps, bananas and potatoes. You know the banana crisps, these ones that are crunchy?
Yeah. For me, what's even funnier is we have bunches of bananas that cost 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 in an area where bananas are actually being grown. The supply of bananas is so much. Yeah, there is too much bananas around, but a bunch of matoke costs, you know. You find an area where pineapples are grown, and a pineapple is costing 2,000 shillings. So the natives can't consume their own products.
Exactly.
Or make other materials, like the way you're saying, making those banana chips out of. Because the prices are really high, even in the areas where these items or these products are grown.
I totally agree with you, and I feel like in Zimbabwe, that's where the questions need to be asked. The proper questions, because what such tell is that we shall grow these things, export them. Someone might even start giving us like packed posho that you can buy from a supermarket.
But do you think Uganda doesn't import posho? We import posho, we import rice, we import... I don't know. We import everything. We make here, we import.
Where is all the maize that the president is talking about going?
The maize is, the maize goes to Sudan.
Then why do we buy? Why do we import flour?
Because there are some people who do not love you. You know, there are some Ugandans. That's why the spirit of buy Uganda, build Uganda has been encouraged. When you go to a supermarket and you see a Ugandan product, you ignore it.
Because Uganda has had a reputation of
Uganda, you know.
What else do we have happening in the country?
What else? Still independence celebrations. The NUP offices, National Unity Platform offices in Kamwocha have been cordoned off by police operatives, security guys. You can see police trucks at those offices. What happens is NUP supporters and NUP itself was supposed to hold special prayers today. But the prayers were halted. They wanted to pray for people who have been arrested, those who were tortured, but they have cordoned off the area. And some of the people have been denied access to the offices, and some of them spoke to our reporter Rashida.
Sikwogera bwogezi wabula kulaga obutali bumativu olw'abantu abatemuddwa abali mu makomera embeera etatambula bulungi ebiguudo ebiri wano kati bitunuulire kino ekiguudo kigenda ku kitebe kya kibiina ekiwandiise abatudde wali baasize enjala baasiibye enjala kitegeeza nti akaseera ke tugendamu kasinga okuba akazigizigi okusinga ke tuvaamu.
Ensi yaffe lwaki batugaana okuyingira ku kitebe kyaffe?
Naffe tugamba abantu baffe nti akaseera katuuka dde okulaba nga tulwanyisa enkole. Bw'obanga essaawa zino tugamba tuli mu meefuga bagenze ku celebratinga independence. Kati kano kandibadde akabonero akalaga nti ddala nga Uganda tukuze mu byenfuga ey'amateeka okukkiriza n'ebibiina ebirala okulaba nga bisobola okukola ebiteekeddwa okukola. Kyannaku nti tuli mu celebratinga independence. Abali munda basibiddwayo ali ebweru takkirizibwa kuyingira amaje mangi okusinga n'abantu abali wano embooko era tuteebereza nti sawa yonna
Mboko.
Mboko. By the way, the police is just cordoned off. We have not had any incidents of tear gas or Mboko yet, but they are blocking supporters of NUP from going to those offices because, according to police, they didn't seek authorization. You know, when you're supposed to have such meetings or mobilize people for such, you're supposed to go to them and inform them in advance that as National Unity Platform, registered political party, we are going to hold prayers, and that's the procedure.
Okay.
Anyway, so let's go to Israel and Palestine, Hamas. It has been really bloody in the past few days since Saturday. We've had over 700 people reported dead. That is in Israel. And the Israel spokesperson for the military is called Jonathan Cornelius. He says that they compare the attack, because the attack started on Saturday, though these areas have been, Hamas and Israel have been in war for several years over territories and boundaries, something like that. But the Hamas attacked on Saturday.
Yes.
And according to the Israeli military, they say the attack can be compared to the 9/11 bombings that happened in the USA.
It was nasty.
Yes. It was that nasty, the 2001 terrorist attacks in the USA.
Okay.
And
for me, in my opinion, the US was worse, but this one was nasty. This is how this story got my attention.
Yeah.
I'm on TV and I see civilians, like in a car.
Yeah.
They were shot, dead, young people.
Yeah, children have died.
All stars, what? They were just on a freeway.
Yeah.
And they were... It's like how you can be moving, Goriko Express.
And there's just an attack.
God, Jesus Christ. So, how are they standing? What's the reason why they are fighting? And
the reason...
Turikuchi.
These people have been embroiled in those wars about the territory. Because I think in 1967, Palestinians came to that area, Gaza. And then around 1993, there was sort of like a peace agreement for this area to be given to the Palestinians. But I think it wasn't done. And there's been that kind of ongoing war between Israel and Palestine. But this attack was just sudden. We do not actually know the exact reason for the attack, but it was a sudden attack, and Israel has retaliated since then, because when the attack happened, 700 people were dead, were killed immediately. 200, I think 60 who were at a music festival, like where you have a concert here.
Yes. That was the nasty one.
You know, over 260 people, 1,500 people have been injured in these attacks. Israel has retaliated, and about 400 people have died in Hamas as well, and thousands have been injured. So the situation is that bad, but the war is still ongoing.
I've been seeing protests from around the country. Some the people from Turkey are celebrating. Iran is saying, yes, you guys need to attack Israel and whatnot. But we'll keep you posted. Amasoga Kumide ku our social media platforms. That is www.galaxyfm.co.ug website and Galaxy FM UG everywhere. It's the mid-morning.
This is the mid-morning to Kone 100.2 Galaxy FM.
Mr. Henry on Galaxy FM.
Pam, before I let you go, do you know that I've been reading about something very funny here.
Yeah.
A woman who is having an affair with a man who is married is called a mistress.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people know that. But a man who is having an affair with a woman who is married
is called
Adultera.
This is the mid-morning to Kone, 100.2 Galaxy FM.
So today we're going to be having Confessions, the diary of mistresses and adulterers. Adulterers sounds wrong for me.
It sounds like you're really doing something bad.
Like they're accusing
like you're in the
you.
Yes.
But
then they are accusing you. Actually, they are accusing you because you're the one who's married and you're getting a mistress somewhere.
Listen, a man,
okay, mistress
a
might
woman,
be a married woman as well.
No.
Yeah, your mistress could be married, but she's your mistress.
Your adulterer could not be married.
Yes, your mistress doesn't necessarily have to be single.
Okay,
she can also be a married woman. Yeah.
Omukyala akkirizibwa okubeera ne affair n'omusajja ne wabanga mufumbo. You know why? Because there's possibility of that man making
marrying
that
her,
mistress
polygamous,
a wife.
But not official wife, because in Uganda, bigamy, that is bigamy. Twins okuwasa abakyala more than one. You must, unless maybe you're the Muslim.
Or something. Anyhow, whatever. But a man who is having an affair with a woman who is married.
Yeah.
Chive, you are an adulterer. Regardless whether you're married or you're not married.
But you're an adulterer when you're
Pamela, you're married, you have your man.
Yeah.
I have a sexual relationship with you.
You're an adulterer.
I'm the one who...
Yes, you're in the Sobi. But you're going down to another woman's man. Why are you looking for another woman's man?
If it is you who is married and I'm... Anyhow, guys, we're going to be having a diary of a mistress and an adulterer.
Okay.
People that are having affairs, n'abantu abafumbo. That is what we're going to be talking about in the next hour. If you have a story, drop it for me. Kunoti musanvu, emunoti bidi. It's a beautiful Monday.
You could take my pulse right now. It would feel just like a sledgehammer.
Mr. Henry on Galaxy FM.
If you could